What's up, everyone? It is nishavee, and welcome back to my podcast, Glorious Black Girl Podcast. I want to talk about healing and the journey that I am on. I am on a journey of literally finding peace, having peace. I'm on a journey of healing from my past, healing from things that have happened to me when I was younger, things that has happened to me while I was older, things that happened to me last month. Things that have happened to me. And in order for me to heal, I talk about my past. I talk about my past issues. I talk about the things I dealt with, dealing with people, dealing with my own issues. I talk about those things. And some people might find that weird. Some people might think, oh, why are you bringing the past up? You need to let it go. You're bitter. But in real life, no, I'm not bitter. I don't have no hate towards anyone. Honestly, it's my journey. I have every right to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And if no one liked it, you do not have to listen to Glorious Black Girl Podcast. You do not have to listen to what Nisha have to say. It's plenty of platforms you can be listening to and watching. You do not have to listen to me talking about the past. You don't have to listen to me talking about leaving toxic friends alone, leaving toxic men alone, leaving toxic women alone, and confronting your own toxic behaviors. You don't have to listen to this platform. And I'm on a journey all on my own. This is my journey. This is my life. No one is going to tell me what I can and what I cannot talk about at all. No one is going to tell me to let it go. I'm going to let whatever go on Nisha time. My time, not on anyone else's time. And if I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about, I have every right to do that. And no one can stop me from talking at all. Even when I'm gone from this earth, when I go to heaven, guess what? I'm still going to talk, because my podcast is still going to be here after I'm gone. My YouTube channel is still going to be here after I'm gone. Facebook is still going to be here after I'm gone. So, hey, it is what it is. If you do not like that, I understand. People do not want you to confront issues, especially if they feel the issues you're talking about is directed towards them. Of course, come on, I'm not trying to be funny. If someone shoots a shot at me, I'm going to be like, oh my God, hold on, you taking a shot at me? In that moment, I'm going to feel some type of way. And I'm quite sure some people who have listened to me talking about some of the things I am talking about, they feel that shots are being fired. But in real life, sometimes people hand you the shotgun, and honestly, it is what it is. Life is going to be what life is. But for me, I'm going to make my life better than what it was. I've been through hell and back. I've been through some stuff I would not wish on my worst enemy. I've been through stuff that no one would truly, honestly believe unless they was there and they seen it with their own eyes. I've been through a lot. Guess what? I dealt with depression, dealt with anxiety, dealt with not wanting to be around people. Felt like I only had one friend at the time, but in reality I had multiple friends, associates. Got to be careful with the word friend nowadays. People are friends when they want to be friends, and they're friends to who they want to be friends to. They're friends to the wrong ones, but treat the right ones like garbage. Hey. But I am on a journey of healing, and for me, healing looks like this. Healing is me talking about my past and confronting my past. Healing is also me finding the necessary tools in order for me to heal. Healing is also me confronting my own self, looking myself in the mirror and being like, hey, you need to do this differently. You need to think about this differently. You need to look at this with these set of eyes and not your old set of eyes. You need to look at this with a new mind frame. Because guess what? At the end of the day, the only person I have to live with is myself and my son. And eventually, guess what? My son is going to venture out and be on his own. And he's going to have to deal with himself. So I am in a place of me being okay with where I'm at in life. I'm okay with where I'm at in life. People might think that I'm not, and that's okay. I don't care what they think. People might think that I'm not happy. I don't care what they think, because I can talk about my own crap. I confront my own self. Because guess what? At one point in time, I'm not going to lie, I was not happy. But now, I'm very much so happy. I'm happy. I'm not going to always have happy days every single day. No, that would be crazy. No one is that happy. And if they are, maybe you need to check on that person. Not sure. I'm going to have days where I'm upset. I'm going to have days where I'm mad. I'm going to have days where I'm sick of dealing with people and their crap. And guess what? That's okay. I literally do not have to explain myself. Now this is me explaining myself because I want to. But I am who I am. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. I am a woman who is growing. That's who I am. I'm a woman who's growing. I'm a woman who have a different mind frame than I had a month ago, 2 months ago. Matter of fact, I'm a woman who got a different mind frame just from an hour ago. I'm okay. For me, it is no love lost. If anyone feel like what I'm saying is directly towards them. And honestly, it might be. It might be. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes I'm just really, really talking. And then I'm listening to something. I'm like, dang. Oh my goodness. This person is going to think this is about them. And then I'm thinking like, dang, is it? You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it just is. I don't need any closure from anybody. I don't. Because guess what? In life, I realized one thing. We don't always get what we want. Sometimes we can't give a person what they need. A person can't always give us what we need because they're not in the right mind frame. They have their own issues that they're dealing with in life. I have my own issues that I'm dealing with in life. And sometimes miscommunications happen and things happen. But it's life, and it's okay that life happens. It is okay that life happens. So, again, healing for me is you have to confront your past. If you don't confront your past, honestly, you're doomed to repeat history. And I know for a fact, I know firsthand, if you do not confront your past, you literally repeat history. And it doesn't mean that you're going to repeat history with that same person, but you repeat the same cycle. And I'm refuse to repeat the same cycle. I'm not going to do it. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older, not younger. So I'm on a different wave now. I see things differently. I've always seen things differently. I always had the mindset that I have today. I always had it. I just never used it like I'm using it now because I was dealing with a lot of trauma back then. But I'm okay. And for all of those who feel like I'm subbing them, I'm sorry you feel that way. Maybe if you were a better human being, you wouldn't feel like I'm talking about you. You wouldn't feel like an episode is about you. Honestly, you wouldn't feel like that. And yes, I talk about happiness. I talk about peace. And I talk about my past as well. And guess what? This is a podcast. People talk about issues that they're dealing with, issues that they have, issues they had with their friends, issues that they're having with their family, issues that they're having with their husband, wife, so on, so on. You can pull up 1,000 podcasts and people are talking about their life. Guess what? All I'm doing is talking about my life and what I've been through. And again, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just Nisha. And you're listening to Glorious Black Girl Podcast.